Hey, bro.
I want to fight something, bro.
Hey, bro.
Come on, bro.
Leave me alone.
Come on, bro. I want to fight something. Yes, he did.
I
I'm glad I got witnesses.
I'm not though.
I seen
You
it
don't
in the
remember
gym.
to catch and shoot.
Forget that. Forget that.
Why you got me in the corner? Fuck
That's
out
what I'm
of
gonna
here.
get you.
Yeah, now we
I'm trying to know I ain't going for none of them things. Hey, hey, oh! Boy, that boy still got it. Come on.
Brother.
Come on, bro. No,
Yeah,
I'm too strong for that. Watch that.
Do it again. Do it
Over
again.
here.
Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
Bing, bing, bing.
Destiny doesn't whisper, it stares you down. And Shakur Stevenson speaks like a man who sees only the finish line ahead.
When I was a kid coming up, Dre was the person I wanted to be like. He was the last person to win the Olympic gold medal. So for me, it was like I wanted to be the next person to win the Olympic gold medal. And I kind of watched all of his tapes. I studied him like every day faithfully. And he played a tremendous part on my style of boxing. Now, it's always been a lot of talk. I always be talking a lot of like smack to Dre just because I always watched him. Like I always been looking up to him forever. So now it's like, I just want him to get in the ring and like teach me a few things. I'm not like trying to go crazy, but I just want to be able to say I got in the ring with Andre Ward.
Inside camp, the energy is different this time. Calmer, sharper, almost surgical. Moving up to 140, he's focused with no extra bulk or distractions. Just a strong belief that skill wins a day.
I just know it's my time. All I see is the destination that I'm trying to get to. I think I'm the smartest fighter on the planet Earth. I don't just beat guys. I'm the type of fighter that dominates people. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. You better be ready, boy. We are in Las Vegas, Nevada. We at the UFC boxing gym. January 31st, I'm fighting Teofimo Lopez. I'm moving up to 140 pounds, super lightweight. The process ain't nothing new. I'm not trying to put on all that muscle and all that extra shit they keep talking about. Skills pay the bills, and that's what's going to show up on fight night.
He's reflecting on setbacks, the Ruben Villa losses, the Los Santos moment, and the times doubt tried to creep in. But you can hear how those challenges shaped the mindset he has today. Shakur talks about facing Zapita head-on instead of backing down, about wanting to dominate rather than just win. That kind of evolution is intimidating for anyone standing across the ring from him.
We looking forward to this here fight with Teofimo. I know we can guarantee you for sure, 100% he's going to be ready.
This camp feel way different from previous camps. Being away from my daughter, being away from my future wife, that's the most challenging thing. You gotta keep your eyes on the prize. This is sharpest I think I done been for a fight. My diet, I let the nutritionists and all them kind of people take care of that. I just show up and eat whatever they give me. So I pay attention to what makes me feel good, and I just stay on that. Turn them out of there. Walk them out, walk them out. I put a lot of great people around me, challenge me and push me and take me to the next level, and I think that's what keeps me at my sharpest. Terrence Crawford, that's my big brother. I love him to death. I feel like if he wasn't in my career and in my life, it'd have been very difficult getting to the level that I got to. And he kind of taught me is take every guy serious. Seeing him and seeing how he prepared for guys who I know that's not on his level, it kind of turned me up to make sure that I do the same.
He showed real respect for Teofimo too, calling him fast, strong, and smart in the ring. But the tension was clear when he brought up that sparring clip, insisting the footage was misleading. And Teofimo knows exactly how those rounds really played out.
You the guy, you 4 kings, but you're in my way. So I gotta move you out my way.
This guy is the best, and we're here to face the best. And that's just what it is.
Teo's that guy. Like, I admire his style. I done said this before. I think he's a hell of a boxer. He's fast, he's strong. He got boxing IQ, you know how to outbox people. We sparred before. We did 3 rounds, and Teo posted a video that is very misleading.
And he said the line that matters most. Teofimo won a firefight, and Shakur thinks that could be his weakness, with Terrence Crawford guiding him like a big brother. This camp feels less like training and more like fine-tuning for something historic.
It was the first round, so we warming up. Ain't nobody really land nothing. Like, he know deep down inside, he remembered how the sparring went.
He said stop recording. Come on, dog.
Well, he's gonna want to make this a firefight, but I think that's gonna be his downfall. Being that I know that I'm getting in the ring with the truth, I want to elevate my game and make sure that I'm better than him. I want to be better than him in every area on fight night, and that's what we're gonna do.
And while Shakur talks about destiny and fine-tuning, Teofimo Lopez is out here acting like the storm Destiny forgot to warn you about, calling Shakur the Roadrunner, and himself the Coyote Show's peak Teofimo energy. But beneath the jokes, it's clear this camp is all business.
Yo, we're about to do some light work with Teofimo Lopez, 10-time world champion. yo, what it is, baby? Box on, and it's a takeover times that by 2, because we are 2-time world champion in 2 different weight divisions. We here at the House of Champions. We breed them, we make them, and you know what? We take the belts and we take them. Let's get it, baby. Teofimo in the flesh. Let's go.
He's talking non-stop conditioning, swimming, late-night glove round with no breaks, pushing limits just to see where they break. Teofimo's dad jumps like the ultimate hype engine, reminding everyone that his son was beating grown pros at 13 and built for this from day one. And honestly, that's where the confidence comes from.
I've been with him ever since he started boxing, which was at 6. I really knew that he was really good when he started beating professional fighters at 13, 14 years old.
Right here, man. I don't write it up there. Right, left, right. 1 feet. Thumbs your right. Up. I got it. You need to get on your gloves and learn how to do it.
Teofimo keeps framing himself as a lone dog against boxing's favorite, and that chip on his shoulder is huge. He's still carrying the Lomachenko legacy, the health scares, the politics, the scars, and turning all of it into fuel. This isn't just trash talk. It's Teofimo declaring that January 31st is his moment of conquest.
That hook, 3 slip. Yep. Right here, man. I don't write it up. So that's why we got to keep beating these guys. Beating Shakur. This is part of it to get to that next level. I pretty much have had almost everything thrown at me, and I look forward to see what will be thrown at me come January 30th.
And after Teofimo was talking conquest, destiny, and lone wolf energy, Spencer Oliver and Garrett Davies jumped in, sounding like 2 professors arguing over a supercomputer fight simulation. They weren't debating hype, they were debating ceilings. Garrett talking about Shakur's final climb to Everest had me laughing, because that's legacy talk, not fight week talk. And when he says Shakur isn't just generational, but has all-time potential, that's pressure, not praise. Then Spencer jumps in with, yeah, but Teofimo is a spoiler, and that word fits perfectly. Teofimo doesn't play hero, he plays disruption.
Teofimo Lopez blows hot and cold, but when he's good, he's really good. Vasyl Lomachenko was an outstanding performance. Then he got derailed by George Kambosos in the fight after that and just seemed to lose his way a little bit, but in recent times looks back to his best. It's a fascinating fight. This, for me, is all about whether Shakur Stevenson can step up and bring the greatness. He's daring to be.
I love how they framed it as brains versus brutality, IQ versus power, rhythm versus burst, because that's the real tension here. Garrett basically said Shakur wins on points only if he's perfect, not just good, not just sharp, but perfect, and that's a dangerously high standard. Meanwhile, Spencer kept coming back to Teofimo's footwork, explosiveness, and bully energy, saying Teofimo doesn't need to outbox Shakur. He just needs to move him, lean on him, shrink the ring, and make the fight uncomfortable. That's not just a strategy, it's a personality trait. The wild part comes when they dive into psychology. Neither fighter really has a mental crack, no fear, no insecurity, just 2 locked-in minds colliding, and that's scary.
Teofimo Lopez will put him in that position, because he's got that physical
So it's
advantage.
all about the timing in the
He has
mid-range. It's going to be fascinating.
He has the physical attributes to put him on the ropes, and he knows that that's where his game's at. He's not going to be able to outbox Shakur. Yeah, he's a great boxer himself, and he's very athletic, and he's got great movement and all that, but he's explosive, he's more bullish, and he will have to bull Shakur. He'll have to bull.
They basically described a chess match with body shot, a standoff where one mistake is checkmate. And when they said Shakur can't just sit on the ropes and show off his defense like before, because Teofimo will turn that into forward momentum. That's the truth bomb. This fight isn't about who looks prettier in the ring. It's about who controls space, who controls rhythm, who controls tempo. Spencer leans toward Shakur. Garrett sees Teofimo as the only man who can derail his rise. That's the split right there. One fighter is climbing toward history. The other is trying to knock the ladder over. That's why this fight feels dangerous from every angle.
Vasyl Lomachenko is a faster but very fluid type of fighter in the mold of Shakur, who's a very loose-limbed, very relaxed fighter who can be offensive and defensive. It wouldn't surprise me to see Shakur down in this fight as well and get up and win the fight closely on points. But I can also see Teo winning.
And after Spencer and Garrett break the fight down into a physics lesson of space, IQ, and foot positioning, Oshaki Foster crashes a conversation like pure electricity. No filters, no poetry, just raw emotion and unfinished business energy. The way Foster talks about Shakur, you can tell it's not just boxing rivalry. It's personal history, ego history, inbox history, gym history, all layered together. When he says Shakur is his #1 target and I gotta have it, that's not matchmaking talk, that's obsession submission talk. The wild part is how he framed Shakur's defense. He basically says all that talk about impregnable defense is cute until you're in there with someone faster, stronger, and more athletic. You can hear the confidence in his voice, like he's already shadowboxing the fight in his head. Foster is impressed by labels. He's impressed by collisions. Then, when he pivots to Teofimo versus Shakur, the tone shifts from personal vendetta to cold, analytical breakdown. He doesn't pick sides emotionally. He talks style. And his conclusion? I think it's a great fight.
I think it's a great fight. Stylistically, I think it's up and down as far as you can't favor no side stylistically because you got Teo that's super athletic. You got Shakur that like to control distance, but you know, I think Teofimo with the athleticism and certain things that he'll be able to close it in certain parts of the fight. So
he points directly to Teofimo's athleticism, his ability to close distance in tricky spots and shift the rhythm of a technician like Shakur. And I love how he calls out the odds too, basically saying the numbers don't know boxing, they just know betting pattern, not gym realities. That's a real fighter's perspective. Records don't show who's dangerous, habits do. When Foster brings up Teofimo's success against southpaws like Lomachenko and Josh Taylor, that's not trivia, it's pattern recognition. He's showing that Teofimo doesn't just face styles, he figures them out, but he leaves it open, saying it could be a chess match or it could get heated if Teofimo forces risk. And that's the key word, forces. Shakur doesn't create chaos. Chaos has to come to him. Foster's whole energy boils down to this. Shakur is elite. Teofimo is dangerous. And when elite meets dangerous, the ring doesn't care about stories or hype. It only cares about pressure, timing, and who cracks mentally first. That's not hype, that's fight reality.
But I think they going off of Teofimo being up and down in you know, certain fights he looked this and then certain fights he looked great. So I think they going off consistency, but I don't really pay too much attention to them odds makers because they really don't really be knowing the background of boxing. What's the amateurs, what really people got in them, you know, in the boxing. Like they just going off, you know, kind of what everybody pouring their money into and what the hype is. But I think it's more of a closer fight.
Here's my honest take, and I'm saying this with zero fan bias and full fight nerd mode activated. If this turns into a straight up technical chess match, Shakur probably edges it on points. His distance control, timing, and ability to make rounds look clean, or perfectly tailored for judges especially, if he keeps Teofimo reaching and reacting instead of leading. But the fight doesn't live on paper. Teofimo is the wild variable nobody can simulate. He doesn't fight in neat patterns. He fights in bursts of emotion, sudden shifts, explosive windows where one round can flip the whole story. If Teofimo commits to the body, controls the space, and doesn't get mentally rattled when Shakur disappears in front of him, this fight gets dangerously close. I see moments where Teofimo looks unstoppable and moments where Shakur looks untouchable and surgical. My gut says Shakur takes a close decision, but don't be surprised if Teofimo steals a round or two that makes Twitter lose its mind. This feels like one of those fights where the scorecard spark debates that last longer than the fight itself.
I would say the athleticism mostly, and it seems like he do pretty good against southpaws. I mean, Lomachenko and Josh Taylor, that's two different styles, two different sizes, and he made it look kind of easy with both of them. So we'll just have to see, man. I think it's gonna be a interesting stylistic matchup because we don't know what we're gonna get. It could be a boring 12-round fight, or you know, it could heat up to where Teofimo make him take chances, so we'll see.
And that's the story here. One fighter climbing toward pound-for-pound greatness, the other trying to derail that climb and crown himself the king of disruption. Style, psychology, legacy, pressure, youth, ego, IQ, chaos, discipline. This fight has it all. It could be a technical classic or a controversial war that demands a rematch. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's really debate this one. See you in the next video.